Hey guys, I'm here with another one, Grand Rising. Guys, I want to talk in this video about setups. And I saw a story that this one kind of hit a little bit, man. Because you know why? I'm gonna tell you. I was watching this program yeah, a month ago. Yeah, a month ago. And you had Aaron the plumber. He's somewhat of a name now, you know. He's popular, you know. He dated Erica Mena. You know, this all the Hollywood people, you know. Aaron himself not, but he got a name off of Pop the Balloon and surrounding himself by Hollywood people. But he's not a bad guy, you know. But he got into a fight with this porn star, you know, Jay Hefner, I believe is his name. Tall, light-skinned guy, yellow guy, braids, Bruce Lee body, quite tall actually. I think 6'4", something like that. And very much loved by the organic portal women. You know how it goes already. They are all soulless anyway. So they got into a scuffle the first time. The first time Aaron got the better of him, he out-muscled him when they were tussling. He was strong in that sense. Second time, Hefner came prepared. He gave him a solid punch, busted his eye open, you know. So the second round, he got the better of him. But look, after the show, a few months later, he went to a club, and this is where I'm going to now is going to relate to you guys. He went to the club with his cousin, you know, or nephew, whatever. And you know how it goes in the States most of the time. So a lot of ego when you go to these parties. And his nephew or cousin got into a discussion with someone. And yeah, Hefner can fight. He's tall, big, but that's the problem. I tell you guys, nowadays people don't scrap, you know. Somebody took out the pipe and shot him to death, you know. And you know what the title was of the article? He was protecting his cousin. So I'd be telling you guys, you know, this place here, you do not get assigned your real family. You know what I mean? They masquerade as your real, but they're not your real family. Because, listen, if I love my cousin, right, I would do anything in my power for my cousin not to get any type of trouble. You know what I mean? So when you see that you go to some place with your so-called family that loves you, wouldn't you do anything to like keep that cousin alive till this old days? Now he's defending you, quote unquote, and he ends up losing his life. Not over something he did, but by protecting you while you don't even deserve it. And now that guy was only 26. No homo, you know. The guy, you know, tall physique, Bruce Lee type of body. You're strong because sometimes your strength is not in the size of your arms. You have thin people sometimes who have natural strength, you know. And most of your strength comes from your triceps, not your biceps. That's what a lot of people forget. You know, so somebody who's jacked up doesn't necessarily knows how to fight or be strong. Don't be intimidated. But anyway, you know, not an ugly guy. His OP girlfriend was quite nice, to be honest. But you see, the boy lost his life. Not even 30, man. Overprotecting a demon, a family member. I keep telling you guys, man, stay away from people. Because these things are done in the spiritual world. NPCs and OPs do not understand this part. You know, you be surrounding yourself with the wrong people. And now you take your last breath. You know, you live the short life here. And guys, I don't believe, no cockiness, I don't have all the answers, but I am entitled to have my opinion. I don't believe in that thing of when it's your time, it's your time. I'm sorry, guys. You know, because it is not for nothing that they make video games with telltale options. I literally think that this place is what you make out of it in the sense that you get to choose. If I tomorrow go back to the Matrix and start surrounding myself with people who attract problems as smoke weed all day and go out to fight and trying to like take away the girl of another guy, you know, and it ends up in me being shot, I did it to myself. Because why am I surrounding myself with garbage like that? And I don't say that to put people down. I'm not better than anyone, but most of these guys who go to clubs and these things only go there to attract problems and issues, you know. Me, I don't put myself in situations like that, you know. I actually use my brain, you know. So, you know, and listen, this thing from wrong place, wrong time. You know how that comes? I'm going to give you an example. That comes 9 out of 10 times. You have a consciousness. The bots you surround yourself with are organic portals. are don't have that type of ability. And what happens is they do not know that they're being reeled into places, sometimes by via archons or via thoughts implanted in them that's not theirs, and now they're directing themselves and you to a place which can lead you to danger, but they're not aware of it because they don't have no soul, they have no consciousness. And this is what I mean most of the times, guys. And now you're hanging out with them. You just woke up, you had a good day, you had a good night of sleep, you're meditating, doing everything. Now you lose your life because you're hanging out with an idiot, with a fool, you know. And this is look, if you see the picture of the guy, you know, tall looking guy, Bruce Lee type of body, you know, had that chemistry to him. Even though he's an OP, women will naturally gravitate to him energy wise, you know, because I also see very ugly dudes with beautiful women that I'm thinking, well, is she smoking crack or what? But it's the thing, they're losing off of it. And that Matrix guy probably, even though he's fat, ugly, and doesn't brush his teeth, he has a lot of cash. You don't have it. And this is what they operate on. Remember, organic portals only respect you if you have one up on them, be an OP yourself, not a soul person, and you have something they can gain something from. Listen, if The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, tomorrow turns 70 and he cannot produce Hollywood films, it was just a Samoan guy that used to be relevant in the past. This is how they think. They don't value you. The organic portals don't have souls. They don't care about you. So, you know, it's a waste. Now you lost your life over a demon cousin that's not even his real family, because he's not awake. Your family is not your family, guys. Because listen, these things are confirmation to me. No family that loves you would put you through that. That shows me that this place is a dump, man. Seriously, a huge, big dump. You know, so you have to be careful who you surround yourself with. You know, if you walk with idiots the whole day, you're going to become an idiot. You know, and that's why I keep telling you people, don't, in these times, stop bringing people to your house, stop disclosing your address, guys, because I'm telling you, people are on demon time. They have literally nothing to do with their life, so they literally come to your house causing any ruckus. Of course, I already told you guys here, anybody comes to my door with a ruckus, with any type of ruckus, I'm going to give you ruckus back. We're going to play the zoo game, you know? I hope you get out of it unscathed, but you come to my door with any type of bullshit and you're going to get problems. So, yeah, guys, people are on too much demon time, you know? That's why I stay to myself. I sometimes do interact with people because, yeah, if you isolate yourself completely, it causes depression, illnesses, you know. That's the dirty part that they have sometimes one up on us, is that they know you're a social creature. Sometimes you need to be around them. So they try to bring as much demon-possessed people around you as possible. And I see it. It's on everyone around me, you know. Everybody's almost low vibing over here. You know, I just had a place where I went a while ago, you know, that the cashier, a light-skinned woman, we have a good connection. We look each other in the eyes. It's always, you know, cheerful, happy, playful, you know, and she has good energy. You can naturally feel it, that she has good energy, you know, and we get along very well, you know. So there are cases that it's good, you know, but don't count on it when you're here, you know. Your essence is different than them. These people are animals by nature. That's why I stay away, guys. I stay away, man. And I try to avoid problems because I know how I am. I don't back down, and I don't know if the other person has a gun or a knife. And I you know, these are not the 90s anymore. I remember in the 90s, I had a cousin who used to whoop a lot of people's ass. He know how to throw hands. And you just took your beating and you went home. People ain't taking it now. If someone feels you embarrass them now, they're coming after you, man. Talking real stuff, man. So, yeah, guys, avoid the trouble. Stop hanging around demons. Even though they say they're your family, which they are not, because your family wouldn't do that to you. That being said, guys, be at peace.